And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. We're live tonight from Camp Point Central High School, where the 21-3 Central Southeastern Lady Panthers play host to the 21-3 Pittsfield Lady Sockies. Alongside John and Jack Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports in the old gym here at Camp Point Central High School, and a matchup of two of the top teams in the area for you here tonight. We'll talk about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hey! You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank here to serve you with all the banking services you need, close to home and always with you on the go as well at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Both teams entering tonight's contest with a record of 21-3 on the season. Pittsfield, a squad that started off 17-0, winning the Brown County tournament at Thanksgiving and the Beardstown tournament over the Christmas holiday. But since the Sockies suffered their first loss, they are 4-3 in their last 7 games and have run into some tough opponents along that stretch. Lost by 5 to Quincy Notre Dame, lost by 29 to Pleasant Plains, won in overtime against Athens, beat Beardstown handily, and Louisiana and Triopia both handily. Lost at Brown County in their most recent game last Thursday, 65-54. Lady Sockies dealing with a little bit of injury in that, or illness, I should say, in that contest. Also, breaking news, Brown County is a pretty darn good basketball team as well. And so Pittsfield had beaten them twice on the season. Brown County gets the final win in the season series there. This Camp Point Central Southeastern Lady Panthers squad has challenged themselves heavily with their schedule this season. Started out in the tournament at Pana to start the year. Wins over Highland 58-42. Mattoon handily. Pana by 30+. Beat Brownstown 32-21 before falling to Breeze Mater Dei 56-37. They had a 33-point win against Brown County, a 16-point win against Macomb. Beat Illini West by 28, Beardstown by 30. Lost to Byron in the Abington shootout 56-49. Then came back and reeled off a number of wins in a row over West Central, Clopton, Monmouth, Roseville, Stanford, Olympia, Winnebago, Paris. They avenged an earlier season loss to Breeze Mater Dei 55-46. Beat Bloomington Central Catholic High School at the tournament in Bloomington over the Christmas holiday. Lost to Q&D in this gymnasium by 1 back on the 7th of January and have not tasted defeat since. Beating Pecatonica 62-33, going out facing Seymour by 51, beating Liberty by 29. A 14-point win over Havana, and a win most recently on Saturday against Cissna Park, 63-30. So Matt Long has challenged his team as they fell short of their goal last year, falling in the Super Sectional to Nashville, who would go on to finish second, knowing that they would have to beef up the schedule if they were hoping to get back to that level and beyond this year. It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation for tonight's contest. We'll step aside. Back with more from Camp Point Central High School after this.
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Matchup tonight between two squads that are 21-3. They are in the same regional sectional complex, and meaning that these two teams theoretically could be in the same regional. Both likely to be in the top four seeds of the regional action, one being played at Illini West, one at Williamsville. And this game tonight could really play a big factor in that, Jack. You don't get to say that much this time of year. Usually, as the seedings are, about a week away, I would say, usually you don't have too many games that are kind of a make or break. But, if Pittsfield was able to pull out a victory here tonight against this Camp Point Central squad, it would definitely shake up some things.
Well, it would give them the opportunity to maybe stay out of that 4 or 5 hole. I think Camp Point Central, Southeastern has a good shot at being the number 1. But Plains could sneak in there if Pittsfield could pull off the upset tonight. But that's a tall task here at Camp Point Central.
Well, you take a look at this Camp Point Central squad, and not only have they challenged themselves schedule-wise, but just have bigger, stronger athletes than a lot of the teams they play against. And a name that you're familiar with from a year ago is Lauren Miller, committed to Carbondale to play basketball. But Jack, a good enough athlete, quite honestly, could have probably played Division I volleyball as well.
Yeah, she's a dandy. And talked to her before the game. She's been fighting a little illness like everybody has. So I'll be anxious to see how the girls come out tonight. And Camp Point Central Southeastern missing a couple key players in the Stevens girls, who I believe are playing volleyball.
They're playing some club volleyball tonight, I believe. That's what we were told as well. So that'll change a little bit of the rotation for Matt Long's squad. For this Pittsfield team, we talked about, they fought that illness bug last week, and for the Lady Sockies, they're trying to get some of that continuity they had in the first half of the season or so, as they've kind of not faltered down the stretch, but it's definitely been more challenging as the schedule has turned up in intensity.
Well, you're going to have to be tough to play in this 2A regional sectional complex in boys or girls, either one. And this girls' regional sectional complex may be as good as any in the state, but we've seen Plains, Porta, Illini West, Camp Point Central, all those teams play in it year after year.
Well, It's definitely going to be a tough one no matter which one you're in, and whoever comes out of there going to be grateful that they did. I don't know if it's any tougher than the sectional that Nashville and Breeze Central and Breeze Mater Dei are all in. All three of those teams in the top 10 of the AP poll. Central has been pretty high in that AP poll throughout the season as well, and that's with playing a pretty good schedule. You know, if you just take a look at matchups, Jack, Brown County just beat Pittsfield. Central beat Brown County by 30 the only time they played. Both of them played a close game with Quincy and Notre Dame. It's really hard to get that real apples-to-apples comparison, though, because you don't have the same type of athlete, same height in both teams, so game plan's very much different when they match up against those common opponents.
Quincy Notre Dame's got tons and tons of height, but somehow Pittsfield played around that night.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll step aside to hear from some of the sponsors helping to make tonight's contest available to you online on Central Illinois Sports.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Greinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Just about ready for action here from Camp Point Central High School. The 21-3 CSC Lady Panthers, the 21-3 Lady Sockies will have our Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for you next on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it. I've tried it. Everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke. It's time to eat. Yum. 217-922-0067.
About sick of winter, are you? That's the bad news. I don't think the winter's going to end anytime soon. The good news is we have a winter sale, so anything you might be looking for winter is on sale right now at your local Farm & Home Supply, including 30% off all Burn outerwear and Noble Outfitters outerwear. And the bird's always hungry. You got a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for $16.99, or buy more, save more with our suet cakes, 5 for under $5. And keep your handsies and toesies warm. We got 25% off all of our casual shoes or Kinko winter gloves.
Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
Time for the Farm & Home Supply starting lineups. First of all, for the Pittsfield Sockies, 21-3 under head coach Noah Mendenhall. They'll start at a guard, a 5'8 freshman. That's Lincoln McCartney. At a second guard, she's a 5'8 freshman, Reese Ramsey. And the third guard is the 5'10 sophomore, Deegan Allen. At a forward, she's a 5'9 senior, Taylor Peebles. And at the other forward, the 5'9 senior, Madison Frieden. Frieden, Peebles, Allen, Ramsey, and McCartney for the 21-3 Lady Sockies. They'll be wearing the visiting black uniforms, the red numbers, and white trim here this evening for Pittsfield, who will also play in action on Thursday at home against North Green, the 6:30 varsity start time, and then Saturday morning at 11 o'clock at the Quincy Notre Dame shootout against West Hancock. For the 21-3 Central Southeastern Lady Panthers, Matt Long, their head coach. They'll start at a guard. She's a 5'10 senior. That's Carly Peters. At a second guard, she is a 5'7 senior, Claire Houston. And the third guard is the 5'11 senior, Lauren Miller. Also starting at a guard spot, she's a 5'7 senior, Kaylee Bachhold. And at a forward, a 5'9 junior, Agnes Ginnenbacher. Ginnenbacher, Bachhold, Houston, Miller, and Peters for the 21-3 Central Panthers. Lady Panthers in the home white uniforms with the blue numbers and gold outline here tonight. Central High School, the host of tonight's contest. They and Southeastern have co-opted on the girls basketball side for many, many years and have had a lot of success. Matt Long has indicated this will be his last year at the helm for this program, and what a ride it's been with over 600 wins to his name, numerous regional, sectionals, and state appearances for this Central Southeastern program.
Mike Frey coached the Southeastern Lady Suns when his daughter was in school, and they finished in the top couple in the state, too.
That was in the late 90s. Madison Frieden will jump against Lauren Miller for Pittsfield and Central, respectively, and the Panthers win the tip. Peters with it. She'll bring it toward the front court. Works off of a screen, looking for Ginnenbacher. Gets to the free throw line, drives in, caught there underneath. Needs to get a pass out. Does on the right side. That's to Bachhold. Pass down low. Trying to get it to Miller, and she'll be fouled by Allen.
Deegan Allen will pick up the first foul of the ball game. Comes very early in the contest, 15 seconds in.
Lady Panthers look to inbound. Do on the right side to Houston. Holds it high above her head. Lets him run through the screens. Looks down low. Too high on this pass for Bachhold. And a turnover on CSE, their first of the evening. 7:39 to play in the first. No clock camera tonight, as we're kind of at a weird angle here at the end of the gymnasium, and didn't want you staring at the basket brackets any more than we have to. McCartney will bring it into the front court for the Lady Sockies. Man-to-man defense on both sides here tonight as McCartney tries to break free, gets down low, lost it on the way in, and a turnover against Pittsfield is their first of the night.
She had an open lane, but those quick hands of the Lady Panthers were able to swat it away, and then she tipped it out.
Length of the court to go as Pittsfield will set up in a little 2-2-1 action, it looks like, defensively in the three-quarter court. Miller, a long pass into the front court, down low to Houston. Works it off. Ball blocked out of bounds here by Ramsey on the shot by Bachhold. It'll stay with Central Southeastern underneath.
Won't find two taller, longer guards than the Lady Panthers have. Very many places other than maybe Nashville.
Inbounds pass comes into Miller, and she'll be fouled. And an early second foul on Deegan Allen, it appears. Could spell trouble for Pittsfield.
Allen second, and to the free throw line goes Lauren Miller, the D1 player going to SAUE. No score in the ball game at the 7:15 mark of the first quarter of play. First one is up and good.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Fundamentals for the Lady Panthers. 2 free throws in a row for Miller.
They'll set up in some full court pressure of their own as McCartney has it in the backcourt. She and Ramsey, the pair of freshman guards for the Lady Sockies. Ramsey gets it, dribbles through a double team, puts up a pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebound is tipped in, comes down to Bacco. Gets it to Miller, quick pass into the front court to Peters. Pushes on the wing to Houston. Out top of the key, it's Miller. She'll put it on the deck, driving in against Frieden. Might have traveled, no call. Rebound on the play. Comes free to McCartney. Quick outlet pass to Ramsey, who brings it into the front court for the Lady Sockies. Out of a double team to McCartney near the half-court line. 6:43 to play in the opening quarter. And a 2-0 contest. Miller now really playing the tough D, and she'll get called for a foul as she and McCartney going for the loose ball. They'll say she took out McCartney's legs.
Lauren Miller's team first. 6:38 left first quarter. Just a 2-0 game. Deegan Allen out of the game. Bailey Hill in for the first time, and Deegan was lucky she didn't pick up their third just a moment ago.
She does not lack aggressiveness.
No, and you don't want to take that away from her.
Ramsey with the ball to Hill. So 3 freshmen in right now for the Lady Sockies. Works it down to McCartney. Double team comes at her. Looks for the skip to Peebles. Passes out top to Ramsey. Wants to get a screen here from Peebles. And will now try the pass on the wing to McCartney. Puts it on the deck. Drives in. Leaves it out to Ramsey for a 3. It's off the iron. No good. There's Frieden with the rebound. Put back up and in. And ties the game up at 2 points apiece on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Good offensive rebound.
Here's a ball now tipped, stolen away. McCartney with the steal off the deflection from Hill. Shot up no good on the layup. And the rebound to Peters. She'll push it quickly into the front court. That's to Bacco. Pass denied. Right back into the hands of Miller. She'll wigwag her way inside and put it up and in for 2. She's got all 4 for the Lady Panthers. Taking the 2-point lead again with 5:45 to play in the first quarter. Here's Frieden on the baseline. Caught into a triple team. Threw a pass that is knocked in, stolen away. Ball comes to Ginnenbacher as she'll bring it toward the front court. Stolen right back by McCartney. McCartney will slow it down a bit and is accosted near the half-court line. No call. Ball stolen away. On the run out into the front court. Bach pulled up and in for 2. And we get a timeout taken by the Lady Sockies on the Adams Fiber timeout. 5:25 to play in the first. It's Central Southeastern 6, Pittsfield 2.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy. Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout taken by Pittsfield for the fastest internet around that doesn't buffer no matter what life throws at you. It's Adams Fiber. They're local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net. Length of the court to go for Pittsfield. Down 6-2 in the early going as McCartney having trouble getting the ball in. Close to 5. She'll throw it in and it goes off with the Lady Panthers out of bounds. So again, it'll go to Pittsfield. Opposite of their basket on the baseline.
Hill was wide open there. Just need the bounce pass to her.
Hill now will be the one to trigger. Looking for McCartney. She'll let him clear out and now bring it up herself. Get it to to Ramsey on the wing. She'll try the dribble drive inside, kind of heaves it toward the rim and gets it to go. First 2 of the contest for Reese Ramsey. 5:09 to play in the first. Ball goes down low to Miller. She'll work underneath and say that she stepped out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on the Lady Panthers. An early 4th turnover for them. Both teams having some trouble taking care of the basketball.
Well, good defense on both sides, and that will cause the turnovers.
Hill to inbound, gets it into McCartney in the backcourt. Lila Simon is available tonight for the Lady Sockies, but she battled quite the illness bug, so they're probably going to try to work her in a little slower. Here's Frieden from the baseline. Jump shot up, no good. Rebound down to Miller. She'll shove Peters away and say, I've got the rebound. Now pushes it ahead to Peters. Down the sideline, left side. 4:44 to play in the first. She passed the ball to herself.
Oh, my gosh.
On the right side, a 3 up and no good by Bacco. The rebound down to the Lady Panthers. Agnes Ginnenbacher on the offensive board. Ginnenbacher looking for an opening. Finds the cutter and Peters. Stolen away by McCartney. She leads the charge into the front court. Ginnenbacher leaves a little skin on the floor to knock that one away. Then McCartney stepped out of bounds, and it will be a turnover. And what a hustle play by Agnes Ginnenbacher.
Wow. Let's get physical. What do you think?
4:23 to play in the first. Into the contest for the first time is Lexi Niekamp, the 5'6" freshman for Central Southeastern. She's got the ball on the right side. Works it down low again. And Bacher, good play in transition that time by Central Southeastern, and they have an 8-4 lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. McCartney now will have to take a timeout as she could not get the ball in on the end line. Second already for Pittsfield with 4:05 to play in the first on this Adams Fiber timeout.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
The Lady Sockies have to take a timeout as they were having trouble getting the ball in. It's been a bit of a struggle. Central's defense pretty good, but they'll say that is because this time Carly Peters is called for a hold.
Her first, team second. 4:05 left in the first quarter, 8-4.
That was pretty light, actually, compared to what we've seen on both ends of the court so far.
Yeah.
McCartney will let him clear out and she looks to bring it up against Peters. You hear a lot about Miller, but Peters a pretty darn good player as well. Now a turnover by Pittsfield as the ball just goes through Hill's hands out of bounds. A turnover on the Lady Sockies as their fifth of the contest. Central also with 5 as we're just over halfway through quarter number 1. An 8-4 advantage for the Lady Panthers.
Central wants to speed you up, and so far they're having some luck.
Miller with the basketball. Nobody picks her up. She'll drive in, shot up, no good, foul. But I don't know how you don't know where Lauren Miller is at all times.
Frieden will pick up the foul, her first, team third. 3:49 left in the quarter. Miller, who's scored tons of points, many of them from the free throw line, will shoot 2. 3:49 left in the quarter. First one is up, no good.
Bowlers Universe, come out and enjoy the fun with your friends at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays until midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. Always a good time with great food at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Miller misses them both. Frieden comes away with her second board.
A rare back-to-back miss for Lauren Miller from the free throw line. 8-4 the score, 3:40 to play in the first. Ramsey with it toward the wing, hands it off to Peebles. Peebles, the double team comes her way. She stays calm, cool, and collected, gets it off to Frieden. Now is it knocked away from behind by a hustling Claire Houston, knocked out of bounds. You turn your back, they're coming with that run and jump action, and for Pittsfield, they had to know that was coming. 3:29 to play in the opening period. McCartney to inbound. Looking close to 5, gets it into Frieden. She'll back in against Miller. Shot up over the outstretched arm is good. Maddie Frieden with the bucket to make it 8-6. She's got an early 4 for the Lady Sockies.
She'll play with Carly Peters next year at John Wood.
Here's Miller on the drive. Stopped there by the good defense of McCartney. Out to Ginenbacher, who really just does a lot of good things for this squad. Leaves it right side to Niekamp for a 3 off the mark. Frieden has the rebound for the Lady Sockies, already her 4th. McCartney with it into the front court for Pittsfield at the 3-minute mark of this first quarter. A chance to tie or take the lead, but instead a turnover as Niekamp picks the pocket of McCartney. Here's Miller on the run out. Bounce pass down low to Peters off the window and in for 2. Nice sharing of the basketball by Central, and they take that 4-point lead right back. Ramsey with it in the backcourt along with Hill. Hill, nice ball fake, now gets to dribble into the front court unimpeded. Off to McCartney. Pull-up jump shot from 15 off the mark. Rebound down to Ginenbacher. Deep in the backcourt finds Niekamp. She's on the trot into the front court for Central Southeastern. Works it on the right side to Peters. Surveys the floor and sets up the attack with 2:23 to play in the first. Pulls up for a 3 off the dribble. It's an air ball. Rebound, though, off of Ramsey and out of bounds. It'll stay with Central as Lila Simon checks in for the Lady Sockies. On the other side, Bachhold returns for Central, giving Agnes Ginenbacher a little break.
The Peters girls and their brother, triplets. Nate was a star in the football team, and the 2 girls on the basketball team.
Inbounds pass comes in. Little give and go right back to Peters. High glass up and good. She's got another, and the lead now 6 for the Lady Panthers with 2:11 to play in the first. Hill with it toward the front court. There's a pass. Now Simon runs it down. Good to see her back out there. They really missed her senior leadership. Here's Frieden on a pull-up jump shot. Baseline no good. Ramsey gets the offensive board, puts it back up. Rims in and out, won't fall. And the rebound loose. Comes down to Frieden. She'll put it up. Thump from behind and gets it to go. Makes it 12-8 as that time Central did not box out very well. Niekamp into the front court. She has the ball knocked away. Run down, though, by Peters. Works it out top to Miller. Both teams predicated their success on trying to speed up the other squad with the defensive effort, and we've seen it work here a couple times tonight. It's now Miller going to be called for a foul on the illegal screen, the official tells us.
That'll be Miller's second, team foul number 3, turnover number 6.
McCartney down, Peebles into the game for the Lady Sockies, and McCartney looks like she doesn't feel the best on the sideline, trying to catch her breath a bit.
A lot of things going on with illness on both sides.
Oh boy. Ramsey with it out front off the dribble. Working the ball now to Frieden. Ball stolen away by Niekamp. She'll push it into the front court to Miller. Miller's runner up, high glass, no good. Rebound down to Niekamp. Gets it out top to Peters for the 3, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net for Carly Peters to make it a 7-point Lady Panther lead. 15-8 the score with just over a minute to play in the first.
They're going to come backdoor a la the old days of Dave Bennett.
Anytime you turn your back, there comes the defender to trap or knock it away. You just got to know it's coming. Now Peebles, bad pass stolen away here. Into the front court with it is Bachhold. She'll pass it off on the wing. Extra pass goes to Houston now. To Miller, top of the key. Drives middle. Shot up, runner right hand, no good. Gets her own rebound, though. Ramsey knocked it away, but the Panthers run it down. 35 ticks to play in the first. To Peters' left side. Works it off the dribble against the freshman Hill. Peters on the right side to Niekamp. She's not afraid to fire away. Shot no good. And with 22 ticks to play in the first, Simon has the board for Pittsfield. She brings it across to Ramsey. Ramsey for a deep 3 offline. And the rebound down to Lauren Miller. Chance for the Panthers to beat the buzzer here and get their biggest lead of the contest. 7 seconds to play in the first. Ramsey guarding Miller. Miller goes right by her, drives in, gets to the rim, shot up is good, and she'll have a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play as the senior taking the freshman to school a bit there.
Foul's going to go against Frieden. That'll be her second, team 4th, and the Sockies see themselves in some foul trouble. On the other side, we see Ava Turner into the game for the first time. Also, Lexi Niekamp, I do believe, in.
She's been in for a bit.
Okay.
Carly Deerwester checked in as well.
Okay. Free throw up by Miller is good.
10-point lead. She'll sit down for the final 2.1 as Anna Peters into the game for Central. 18-8, 10-point lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Ball will come to Hill. She will not get a shot off before the buzzer sounds. We head to the second with the Central Southeastern Lady Panthers leading the Pittsfield Lady Sockies 18-8.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814. Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
After a corner, it's Central Southeastern 18, the Pittsfield Lady Sockies 8. It'll be Lady Socky basketball to start quarter number 2.
Pittsfield 4 of 12 from the field, 0 of 3 from the arc. Haven't shot a free throw, turned it over 8 times. Central is 7 of 14, 1 of 3, 3 of 5, and they've turned it over 6 times.
Pittsfield starts the quarter with Hill, Peebles, Frieden, Simon, and Ramsey on the offensive attack here. Ramsey gets the ball screen. Now Draws the defender in Ginenbacher, trying to get free. Looks for the pass down to Simon. Simon on the baseline attack. Shot up no good as she banged off of Miller, and Miller, he is off to the races into the front court. She threw a pass to Ginenbacher. Had just turned her back, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover on the Lady Panthers, who have Ginenbacher, Miller, Peters, Bachhold, and Houston. That's the way they started the game. That's the way they start the second quarter.
Like I said, Matt Long's changed the girls' basketball over the years with the defense. This is a more aggressive game than Pittsfield's probably seen this season.
Here's a pass down to Frieden. Now she gets tripped up here, and Agnes Ginenbacher hit a slick spot. She went down. Maddie Frieden tripped over her, and Ginenbacher kind of a tough luck foul.
Her first, team first to the second quarter.
Out of bounds underneath here for the Lady Sakis. 7:29 to play in the second period. As Simon will look to throw it in. They've had a lot of trouble getting the ball in bounds. Close to 5, and it is 5 in fact. There's just not enough movement by Pittsfield. Their 9th turnover, and it gives it back to Central, trying to add on to this double-digit advantage.
If you're going to have success, those are the type of things that Matt Long's been able to do to cause other people havoc.
Peters will walk it towards the front court against some loose man-to-man pressure of Simon. Works the dribble toward the right side, gives it off to Bachhold. Looking for Peters, now backdoor, sniffed out nicely by Ramsey as it's stolen away. She'll push it ahead to Frieden on the bounce into the front court. Peoples, now Ramsey, puts it on the deck. Off balance, three, way off the mark. And the rebound is out of bounds off of the Lady Panthers and will stay with Pittsfield. If you're Ramsey, you understand that you want to try to get some shots to get your team back in this thing, but they've got to come in the flow of the offense. And that one was not. 18-8 with 7:04 to play in the second. Frieden gets it on the inbound. She'll try the dribble drive. Kicks it to Simon on the wing. Wants to get it out of that predicament. Close to 5 now as she picks it up out of a double team. Works it past tip, stolen away by Ginenbacher. She'll work it into the front court to Peters on the trot. Nobody guarding her. She'll launch a 3, and it's good. Peters with the tray, another for her. She's got an early 10 of Central's 21. Ramsey on the run out the other way. Runner up right hand is good. And they'll call a blocking foul. Count the basket, and Ramsey will go to the free throw line for an and one opportunity.
Ramsey's second bucket of the day, and who did they call that foul on?
Ginenbacher, her second.
Ginenbacher will pick up her second, okay?
Here comes McCartney back into the game as she was able to catch her breath a bit.
You got to make things happen, and that's what Reese Ramsey will do, but she's got to keep it within the premises of the offense. Free throw up, not good.
Tremendous scorer, approaching 500 points on the season for the freshman Ramsey. Here's a long pass into the front court. Shot put up by Bachhold, no good. Contact, no call, and Ramsey has the rebound for the Lady Sakis. She'll work the behind-the-back dribble across. Draws the double team, gets it to McCartney for a good look on a 3, no good. Rebound down to Hill in the lane. She'll get it to Simon on a 17-footer. It's off the mark, and this time Miller secures the board for Central Southeastern. She'll work the dribble into the front court. Now pull up for a 3, top of the key, and it's good. There's your difference in the contest so far. Central's made some threes. Pittsfield is over the three-point line, and a timeout by the Lady Panthers. 6:02 to play in the half. It's Central Southeastern 24, Pittsfield 10.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Timeout taken by the Central Southeastern Panthers. Their first of the night of the Adams Network timeout. Follow thefiber.net for all the latest offerings for our friends from Adams Fiber. As Simon will inbound the ball to McCartney in the backcourt.
Nothing's been easy, just getting the ball inbounds.
McCartney on the bounce near the half-court line. Works it off on the left wing, that's to Simon. A 3 now by Ramsey, no good. 2 fouls in the early going here for Lauren Miller. Pittsfield, if they could get a third on her, that would be big. Here's a missed shot, and Miller gets the rebound, then loses her footing. McCartney picks it up and puts it in for a steal and a rebound, or a steal and a 2, I should say. Kind of just, again, an uncharacteristic turnover. She just lost her balance, did Miller. She works the ball toward the front court against Ramsey. Crosses over that left side, gets to the middle of the lane. Pull-up jump shot, that's pretty simple for Lauren Miller. She's got another 2 to make it 26-12.
She's got a dozen.
5:15 to play in the half. Long pass into the front court, down to Frieden. Had trouble with the catch. Shot blocked. Rebound on the play down to Hill on a good hustle play. She'll work it to McCartney. Now over to Ramsey for the quick launch 3 off the mark. Rebound down to Simon. Has it knocked loose. Body's on the floor after it, and Central comes away with it here. Ginnenbacher with the basketball. Works it to Houston on the wing. Pass tip, stolen away. Hill with the dribble into the front court. Finds Ramsey. Ramsey on the little 1-2 step. Shot up on the floater, no good. Rebound put back. Simon is up and good. And Pittsfield having a lot of second chance opportunities here in the last few minutes. 4:35 to play in the half. It's a 12-point game again on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Miller on the right wing works it off to Bachhold. And that'll be a double dribble, they'll say. She carried it a bit there. Turnover on the Lady Panthers allows Peebles to check back in for Pittsfield. On the other side, Niekamp back in after the 11th turnover by Central Southeastern.
Lila Simon's not played with that finger brace that she's wearing tonight throughout the season. She's took it off, but she's wearing it tonight. I know those fingers are giving her a lot of trouble. Plus, she's been fighting the flu.
Ramsey with the basketball on the dribble. Looks to Frieden. Frieden puts it on the deck. Passes it out on the perimeter to McCartney. Now Hill top of the key. She'll dribble toward the wing. Reverse it back. Look for the cutter. Wasn't open. Instead finds McCartney. Good look 3 on the way is good by the freshman Lincoln McCartney on a good find from her teammate Bailey Hill.
Got 5.
Halfway through quarter number 2, it's 26-17. Central Southeastern the lead in. Now the basketball here in their home court. Miller off the pull-up 3-point shot, and there's an answer. At the other end, Lauren Miller with 15. She can shoot it a bit. The 5'11 senior. McCartney with the basketball out of the triple team. Good ball movement. Peebles gets a chance for a 3. It's an air ball. And the rebound will be saved in and run down by Ramsey, who sets up for a 3 on the other side. No good. Rebound loose underneath, and Niekamp has it for Central. She'll work it toward the front court. Finds Ginnenbacher. She'll drive inside. Good body control. Gets the finish at the rim and gets her team a 14-point lead again.
She's got 4.
Ramsey wants to run the other way. Looks for an opening. Kicks to the wing in Hill. Hill for a 3. Good look off the iron. Then goes over the backboard out of bounds. And it'll be Central Southeastern basketball as Anna Peters is back in. Also returning is Claire Houston into the contest. Sitting down both Bachhold and Miller took a chair. With those 2 fouls, Matt Long doesn't want to see her pick up a 3rd here in the first half. 3:03 to play in the half, up by 14. Ginnenbacher with the basketball. Peebles playing the defense on her. Works it on the right side to Anna Peters. Now to Ginnenbacher. She'll try to drive in. Good take. Ginnenbacher shot no good. Peebles has the board for Pittsfield, her first. It's Ramsey with it into the front court. She'll try the drive on the run. Runner up right hand, no good. And the rebound to Carly Peters. She'll work the dribble into the front court. Out of the trap, finds Ginnenbacher top of the key. Pass right side, Anna Peters at the 2:25 mark of the second quarter. To Bachhold, now to Carly Peters. Carly definitely quite a bit taller than her triplet sister, Anna. Here's a drive in by Carly Peters. Used that length to get to the rim, and she adds 2 more as she and Miller have combined for almost all of Central's points.
Well, she's got 12. Miller's got 15.
That's almost all of them.
27. Ginnenbacher with 4 and a 2 from Kaylee Bachel.
2 minutes to play in the first half. A 33-17 Central Southeastern lead. On the corner, Ramsey off of the screen for 3. It's an air ball. Rebound Peebles there for the putback, and it's up and in for 2. A lot of Pittsfield's points have come on offensive rebounds. 1:38 to play in the half. 14-point contest. Pittsfield looking for a stop on this trip. Into the front court, Carly Peters. Step back 3, no good. That would have been a big one for Central. Rebound down to Hill. She's played extended minutes here in the first half. Here's Peebles on the wing. She'll put it on the deck now. Looks to spin her way in. Finds Hill out front. Hill drives, kicks to Frieden from the baseline. Jump shot is too long. And the rebound pulled in by Houston. As they're now tied up, and this will go to Central Southeastern on the alternating possession arrow. That allows Miller to check back in. Also into the contest is Bachhold once again, Kaylee Bachhold, with 1:07 to play in the half. 33-19, Lady Panthers with the lead, and Miller will walk it toward the front corner, looking to add to it here in the last minute of this second quarter. Works off of the screen, tries to drive in, lost the ball for a moment, had to run it down. Kicks it out top, pass comes to Bachhold, now top of the key. She'll hand it off to Niekamp. Guarded hard there by McCartney, who swipes it away. McCartney down on the floor after it, and the ball now batted around. It'll stay with Central. Good hustle by both teams. Now as Miller gets free for a moment, we'll see a reach-in foul called on one of the Lady Sockies.
I think Lincoln McCartney's going to pick up that foul, and she's probably going to say, how do you think I hit the deck earlier? But it's aggressive.
39.2 seconds to play in the half. Out of bounds on the sideline here for the Lady Panthers. Ball in the corner to Ginnenbacher, looking down low to Miller. Miller tries to dribble in the paint, ball knocked loose. There's Ginnenbacher to pick it up. She puts it up and in for another two.
Got 6 on the night.
Agnes Ginnenbacher with 25 seconds to play in the half. Ramsey gets it to McCartney on the wing. With a hand on her the whole time. In the defensive pressure to Frieden. She'll attack. Works it out to Simon from just inside the arc, and she'll hit her first shot of the contest.
She's actually got 2.
35-21. Well, the other one was a layup. You call that a shot?
Okay.
Into the front court with it is Houston. She'll put up a long 3. It's an air ball. Rebound loose as the buzzer sounds, and we head to halftime in the Little Jess Motors halftime show where the Central Southeastern Lady Panthers lead the Pittsfield Lady Sockies at the break, 35-21.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator Mojaves and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A 35-21 lead for the Central Southeastern Lady Panthers on top of the Pittsfield Lady Sockies. And Jack has a look at your halftime stats.
It was 18-8 after one quarter, 35-21 here at halftime. Turnovers, Pittsfield's turned it over 10 times. The Lady Panthers 11. 2 fouls on Lauren Miller, a single foul on Carly Peters, and 2 on Agnes Ginnenbacher for the Lady Panthers. On the other side, 2 fouls on Deegan Allen and 2 on Madison Frieden, 1 foul on Lincoln McCartney. It's 35-21 here at halftime. on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. Individual stats, shooting percentages, and more come your way after these. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Central Southeastern, the 35-21 lead over the Pittsfield Lady Sockies at the break. Little Jess Motors, our halftime sponsor, 3231 Main Street in Quincy, and online at littlejessmotor.com. They're committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. Stop by and see them across from Quincy High School for Little Jess Motors.
And right behind us here, 35-21 halftime score. Pittsfield 11 of 34, 32%. 1 of 10 from the arc, 10%. 0 of 1 from the free throw line. The Lady Panthers of Camp Point Central Southeastern 13 of 24, 54.2%. 4 of 7 from the arc, 53%. 3 of 5 from the free throw line for 60%. It's Madison Frieden with 6 points, 5 boards in the first half for the Lady Sockies. 5 for Lincoln McCartney, 4 for Lila Simon, 4 for Reese Ramsey, and 2 for Taylor Peebles. On the Central Southeastern side, just like most of their season, Lauren Miller has 15, 12 for Carly Peters, 6 points from Agnes Ginnenbacher, and 2 from Kaylee Backel. It is a 35-21 halftime lead here at Camp Point Central High School. The Central Southeastern Lady Panthers lead the Lady Sockies on Central Illinois Sports. Brian Dickut Trekking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickut Trekking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickut Trekking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickut Trekking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver. It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Deer Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at deerwestergrain.com.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board.
We are just about ready for second half action. It'll be Pittsfield basketball to start quarter number 3. They trail Central Southeastern by 14 here at the break. Lady Sockeye start with Peebles, Allen, McCartney, and a 5-second call as Peebles couldn't get it in. Ramsey and Frieden. Central counters with Bachhold. Also out there, Houston, Miller, Carly Peters, and Genenbacher for the Lady Panthers.
No secret, when you get an opening, you got to deliver the ball right off the bat. You can't wait for the second one because these Lady Panthers are not going to give you that much time. Clock never started there, apparently, huh?
Well, they never inbounded it. It shouldn't have started.
That makes sense.
Yeah, sort of how that works.
Darn if you didn't know what was going on there.
Asking about the possession arrow, it flipped at halftime. It's correct. It's what we had as well. Central would still get it. As that wasn't a jump ball, it was just a hard time getting the ball in bounds now as Genenbacher drives in and is fouled by Frieden.
Frieden will pick up her third foul on the hand check there. Those have been a little tighter than some of the activity under the board.
Peters to inbound, looking. She'll lob it out front to Houston. Now Miller works off of the screen, pulls up for a 3. Good. Called along 2, they say, as her foot must have been on the line. Either way, 2 more for Miller. She's got 17, and the lead is 16 for the Lady Panthers. Ramsey into the front court, and now they'll call Peters on the blocking foul.
Peters will pick up her second, first team foul of the second half. Simons comes in. Frieden sits down with her third foul, just underway third quarter.
Out of bounds to the Lady Sockies as Simon brings it across. Works it over to Allen. Allen didn't play much of that first half with those 2 early fouls. She pulls the pass down low to Ramsey, had to save it in as she was tiptoeing along the end line. It'll stay with the Lady Sockies with 7:30 to play in the third.
I've got all this sound in my ears again.
Oh no, you're hearing voices? Here's Ramsey, goes to Simon. Don't go towards the light. Now down to Allen. Skip pass across to the front row, and a turnover by the Lady Sockies with 7:11 to play in the third. Back to Central Southeastern with already a big lead, looking to add on to it here.
Second turnover in the early going here. We haven't played a minute.
Seen some of the experience for Central Southeastern really shine through here tonight.
I think McCartney's playing a little under the weather, but she is really playing the tough D, and that turnover will be the 12th against Camp Point Central Southeastern. Here comes Bailey Hill into the game. She'll sit Taylor Peebles down.
I haven't seen Sophie Gingler yet tonight either. She also is battling some illness for Pittsfield in the last week or so. The inbounds pass will come into McCartney. She'll pick up the dribble in the backcourt, looking for some help. Simon with it. She'll be full speed ahead toward the front court now, and they'll call that a 10-second call. 6:47 to play in the third.
I have to check that later.
Out of bounds for the Panthers. As Peters has the basketball near the half-court line. Works the dribble, now has picked it up. Finds her teammate in Houston. Ball gets reversed to the right side. Miller gets it at the free throw line, drives in, good find down low to Ginnebacher, who's fouled by Hill, and she'll shoot two.
Bailey Hill will pick up her first foul of the ball game, second team foul. They do a nice job clearing out and then trying to find Miller at the free throw line, and then she can distribute from there. Ginnebacher with 6 points on the night has also added 3 rebounds. Her first one is up and no good.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield, a great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more with affordable monthly rates. There's no reason to look anywhere else. Call McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011.
Agnes Ginnebacher shooting those left-handed. I'll have to ask that one. The rebound on the no-good shot was by Alex.
Ramsey has the basketball into the front court for the Lady Sockies. Off to Hill. She'll dribble and tough pass now. Allen picks it up, gets it to Ramsey in the corner for a three. It's short, and the rebound pulled in by Carly Peters. She'll turn and take it herself into the front court toward the right wing. Pass down to the paint. Ginnebacher goes to work. Got her shot blocked. Rebound off to Simon for Pittsfield. She'll push it ahead, looking for McCartney. Pivots a couple of times, finds the cutter, and Simon on the run. A runner up with the right hand is good. Nice ball movement by the Lady Sockies this time to make it 37-23 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. 5:42 and counting in this third period. Here's Miller on a tough pull-up jump shot, and she gets it to go. A little bit of friendly bounce in the home rim tonight, and another two for Miller. She's approaching 20 points. Ramsey with it out top. Works it to McCartney. Now over to Hill. Good look. 3-ball on the way is way long. Rebound to Peters. She'll work it ahead to Ginnebacher on the drive into the front court. Knocked away. And they'll say a foul called here against the Lady Sockies. Simon.
Lilo pick up her first foul, third team foul of the quarter. 5:16 left in the quarter, and Ginnebacher will go back to the free throw line where she's 0 for 2, has 6 points. 39-23 Central Southeastern, 5:16 left in the third quarter. First one by Agnes Ginnebacher is no good.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Bachholt sits down. Second one by Ginnebacher, no good. Deegan Allen with another rebound.
Ramsey with it toward the front court for the Lady Sockies. She'll look for a pass. It's tipped, stolen away by Miller, and then Miller loses her footing. That's because they say she was fouled by McCartney.
Lincoln McCartney will pick up her second, fourth team foul after the turnover by Pittsfield. They're 14.
5:06 to play in the third. Ball out of bounds on the sideline of the backcourt for the Lady Panthers. Free throws for Central on the next foul already by Pittsfield. Less than 3 minutes into the third.
They're just 3 of 9 from there.
Miller with it. Works it on the wing to Niekamp. Surveys the floor to Peters between the circles. All the way around the horn it comes to Houston. She'll throw it out top, and Niekamp for a three off the back iron, no good. McCartney has the board for Pittsfield, and a foul called on one of the Lady Panthers here.
They're going to call that on Peters. That'll be her third, team foul number 2. Good rebound by McCartney.
Ramsey will get it on the inbounds pass and look to bring it up. 4:40 to play in the third. Lady Sockies down by 16. Ramsey with the dribble, works it off of the right side. That's to Hill. Tries the dribble drive, leaves it into Simon on the baseline. Goes between a couple of defenders. Shot up no good, partially blocked. And the rebound pulled down here by Carly Peters again, her fifth. She's got it in the backcourt with 4:20 to play in the period.
Simon's done a good job being aggressive on the baseline. That time just came up a little short.
Here's a three now by Peters, and she got open off of the screen. It's up and good. And we get a whistle and a timeout taken here by Central Southeastern's Matt Long. We'll pause as well. 4:11 to play in the third. It's the Lady Panthers 42, the Lady Sockies 23.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Following the Central Southeastern Adams Fiber timeout, it'll be Pittsfield basketball, length of the court to go. A 19-point lead for the Lady Panthers, their biggest of the contest right now with 4:11 to play in the third period. Simon looks to get it in. We'll find McCartney as the defender chasing her now. Picks up the dribble. Ginenbacher aggressive on the defensive side, and they'll say, in fact, too aggressive. That's a foul.
That'll be against Ginenbacher, then that will be her third. Team foul number 3, Pittsfield basketball on the sidelines, right at the half-court line.
Free popcorn time, 4:04 to play in the third. As the pass comes into the backcourt, Ramsey will run it down here. She'll pull up for a 3, top of the key, no good. Rebound, a battle for it, collision underneath. As Miller and Allen collide, and Allen a little slow to get up here. She'll be called for the foul, and Miller will come to the other end to shoot 2 shots.
Deegan Allen will pick up her third, 15 foul. 42-23, 3:54 left in the quarter.
Allen a little shaken up here.
She's going to have to come out, and into the game comes Taylor Peeble.
Looks like she definitely got the wind knocked out of her. Look at the trainer to come take a look at her as well, and we'll see Miller to shoot 2 shots.
Lauren Miller with 19 points on the night. 3:54 left in the quarter. First one is up and good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Give Damon a call, 217-285-4404.
Second one up by Lauren Miller, the senior, is also good.
She's got an even 21 now, and it's 44-23. That's what her squad leads by here. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, 3:45 to play in the third. Hill with the basketball between the circles for Pittsfield. Works it over to McCartney. Quick pass to Simon. She'll drive in. Shot up no good. Foul, though, by Miller, and 2 shots for Lila Simon.
Miller will pick up her third foul, 4th team foul, shooting foul. Lila Simon, the senior guard, with 6 points in the night. First time at the charity stripe. 44-23 on the Ridgeline Sales Group Incorporated scoreboard. 3:37 left quarter. Simons make the first.
Reels Concrete, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see the Real family or call 217-285-5013.
Simon makes them both. She's up to 8.
Gets it down to a 19-point lead with 3:33 to play in the third. As Miller will stay in the game with those 3 fouls and bring the ball into the front court. Finds Niekamp. She'll drive, now kick. Extra pass on the wing, finds Houston with the basketball. Spins away from the defender, hands it off to Miller. Miller guarded there by McCartney, playing the tough man-to-man defense. Trying to get free to break the 5 count here. Miller now a little up and under move. It's off the mark. Rebound, though, on the offensive side to Anna Peters. Second chance opportunity here for CSE. As Peters gets it in the paint, looking for the cutter in Miller. Miller with an open look, puts it up, can't get it to go. Gets her own board. Third chance opportunity, this time good. And has a chance for an and 1 opportunity as Lauren Miller with another 2.
Lila Simons will pick up the foul, her second of the ball game. 2:52 left in the quarter. The and 1 after the made basket. 46-25, 2:52 left. And she makes the free throw. 24 unofficially for her.
Well, I think officially as well. 2:49 to play in the third.
Count it.
Ramsey into the front court for the Lady Sockies. She has just 4 points for Pittsfield. And shots have been tough to come by as Central's done a nice job defensively on her.
Now, those tall guards have really caused her some problems. Haven't got too many picks.
Here's Simon with it, puts it on the deck. Little right-hand runner, no good. Rebound down to the floor, and we'll get a held ball here. And it should be Central Southeastern basketball, and it will be on the alternating possession arrow.
Taylor People did everything you wanted to do except go to the floor really aggressively to keep that rebound.
Into the contest, Carly Peters returns. Lauren Miller sits down. 2:26 to play in the third. It is a 22-point lead in the basketball for the Central Southeastern Lady Panthers.
How weird is it going to be not to see Matt Long on the sidelines after all these years of building this program?
They're trying to wipe some sweat up off the floor. Matt Long's been holding that towel the whole night, wiping his brow. He says, here, take this one. The referee got it and kind of looked at it and said, thanks, I think.
Jordan Harris, the old Barry Tiger from many years ago, comes over and gives Long some good advice, I'm sure, right?
He says, Coach, after they give you that towel back, maybe don't use it again. It's been on the floor. 2:24 to play in the third. It's good advice. Into the front court, Peters with the basketball. Looks on the wing. Here's a three-up and no good by Bockold. Rebound fought for and run down by a hustling Anna Peters. Second chance opportunity again for Central Southeastern.
Hill had the rebound but just failed to secure it that time.
2 minutes to play in the third. Bockold with it, picks up the dribble. Hands it off here to Peters. Turns the corner, gets downhill. Runner up, no good. Rebound down to McCartney for the Lady Sockies. She'll bring it across with 1:46 to play in the third. Her team trailing by 22 points. Ramsey with it on the left side. She'll try to run her right hand, no good. And a rebound down on the plate to Peters. She'll work into the front court. An open layup up and good by Bockold. Gives her a bucket to make it 49-25 with 1:25 to play in the third. McCartney has the top of the key. On the right side to Hill. Spin dribble against Niekamp, drives in. Double team comes her way to stop that driving opportunity. Now Hill gets it back on the perimeter. Her three is up and in for her first make from the perimeter. And we get a quick timeout by Noah Mendenhall. 1:11 to play in the third. 49-28 Central on top. And we're back after this Adams Fiber timeout.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Before I started at Dot, like a real low point in my life, I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to Dot. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Grinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
Adams Fiber and Adam Experts, our timeout sponsor here on Central Illinois Sports. This timeout taken by the Lady Sockies. They'll have 2 timeouts left in the contest with 1:11 to play in the third period. Central with the basketball on the attack with this big lead. Miller has it near the half-court line against Ramsey. Miller with 24 on the evening. Spins toward the middle. Kicks it on the wing, and it goes between the legs of Houston and out of bounds. And a turnover on Central Southeastern is their 13th, but not very many here in the second half.
No, they had 11 at halftime.
Less than a minute to play in the third. Here's Allen, and they'll call her for a travel as she shuffled the feet on takeoff here. And a turnover on the Lady Sockies. 50.6 seconds to play in the third. As Miller will look to bring it into the front court. Pass across comes to Niekamp, but she'll be fouled by Allen. 2 shots for Niekamp, as that are already in the bonus situation are the Panthers.
4th foul on Deegan Allen with 41 seconds left third quarter, 49-28. Free throws to be shot this time by Lexi Niekamp, looking for her first points of the night. Niekamp is a freshman. First one is up and short.
LSSD Tracking and 3D Leasing. Call the Dunhams and their professional team at LSSD Tracking and 3D Leasing for all of your tracking and hauling needs. 217-285-2808.
Panther team will be a different looking team a year from now with the graduations of these seniors. Second one up by Niekamp is good.
Yeah, it'll be different all the way around. No Matt Long.
Yep.
No Carly Peters. No Lauren Miller. Here's Ramsey on a runner-up. No good. Rebound on the play down to Anna Peters. Long pass Miller into the front court. Finds Bockel. Ball was kicked. No call. And it's stolen away by Peebles. She'll work it to Frieden with 21 seconds to play in the third. Frieden has picked it up. Finds Peebles. Clears it out top the hill. It hits her in the face and now is stolen away by DeCamp. 10 seconds. Into the front court, and with it is Miller. Takes a glance up at the clock with 6. Says nobody's guarding me yet, coach. 3, 2, 1. Step back shot at the buzzer. Good. Lauren Miller to make it a 52-28 lead for the Central Southeastern Lady Panthers over the Pittsfield Lady Sockies. Fourth quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Ready to start quarter number 4. Pittsfield has the basketball to start the final period, but down 52-28.
They're 14 of 44, 2 of 13 from 3.
Ramsey throws a pass, run down by Hill out near the half-court line. Hill with it in the corner to Ramsey, gets her feet set, fires away from a 3, and it's up and good. Ramsey with 7 for the Lady Sockies, makes it 52-31 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Got set, planted, and made the shot like we've seen her make many.
Here's Peters, bounce pass down to Ginnenbacher. Good find, up and in for 2.
Ginnenbacher with 8 now.
McCartney with the ball, throws it into Ramsey. She'll bring it across the half-court line, working against Peters on the defensive side. Now Hill toward the top of the key. Works out of the double team. McCartney, quick pass to Peebles. Peebles tries the drive and is fouled.
Who did they call that on? Miller? It will be Peters' 4th, I should say.
She'll sit down as into the contest. Kaylee Bockel back in for Central Southeastern. 7:09 to play in the contest. Inbounds pass will come into Frieden. Good look, shot up no good. Rebound loose and comes the way of Ginnenbacher. She's picked up the dribble in the backcourt, needs some help. There's a long pass to Niekamp. She'll work it toward the half-court line. Now to Bockel, finds the cutter between the hands, but run down by Houston. 6:50 to play. Miller with it on the wing to Niekamp for a 3, no good. Rebound down to Miller. She'll put it back up on the fadeaway, no good. Ramsey has the board for Pittsfield. She'll turn and take it into the front court with a behind-the-back dribble. Drives inside, off balance and travels. So moving a little too quickly here into the contest. Lila Simon back in for the Lady Sockies. She'll sit down Peebles. 6:34 to play in a 54-31 contest. Well, action for you tomorrow night from Boschel Gymnasium as Pittsfield plays host to Payson Seymour. 6 o'clock JV start, varsity to follow. Niekamp with the basketball, finds Miller out top. On the wing, it's Houston just inside the arc, and she'll knock down the shot. Her first 2 to make it a 56-31 score with 6 minutes, 11 seconds to play. Here's Ramsey on a pull-up 3. It's off the iron, no good. And Miller with the rebound for Central. Into the front court with it is Bockel. Finds Ginnenbacher at the free throw line. She'll turn an attack in against Frieden. Frieden Left her feet. Ginnebacher shot no good. Rebound loose, and a foul called against Ginnebacher, it appears.
Ginnebacher will pick up her fourth, second team foul of the quarter. Bailey Hill sits down. Bailey's really played hard tonight for this squad. Deegan Allen back in the contest.
5:47 to play in the period. And the contest as Ramsey works the ball on the dribble. Off to Allen. Allen puts it on the deck, finds Frieden at the free throw line, and she's fouled by Ginnebacher, who will foul out of the contest.
Yep, Ginnebacher will get her fifth foul.
Into the contest, Anna Peters. She was down at the end of the bench, I think, getting a drink of water. Coach said, "Where'd she go?" And here she came running along. Ginnebacher sits down.
Another girl's been in the program for 4 years.
Plays hard. Here's a ball now tied up off of a turnover, and it will be Central basketball.
.5:31 left, 56-31.
Miller with it, lets everybody clear out. She wants to bring it up against the pressure of Ramsey. Miller on the wing finds Bachhold. Now to Houston. Back to Bachhold. Now Niekamp will try a three. It's up and no good. McCartney has the rebound for the Lady Sockets.
Her sixth board of the day.
She'll bring it toward the front court. Crosses over. Works on the wing to Allen. Back out to McCartney. Sets up for a three. It's no good. Rebound down to Allen. She'll put up a little floater. It won't fall either. Rebound fought for, and Miller comes out of the scrum with it. And we get a whistle and a foul.
That'll go against Frieden.
Ramsey.
Oh, okay. Ramsey, her first. First team foul of the fourth quarter. Frieden will sit down.
4:53 to play.
Girls are back in action Thursday night at Bosch. Is that correct?
Against North Green. Here's Miller on a pull-up shot. Left it short. Rebound down to McCartney. Ramsey into the front court. Had the ball knocked loose. Lets her dribble again. Gets it over to Allen from the baseline. Shot up no good. Rebound to Simon underneath. Had it knocked and stolen away now by Lauren Miller. To Niekamp on the run into the front court. Bachhold attacks. She'll have it knocked away. Gets it back. Puts it back up and in for two.
She's got 6.
58-31. 4:17 remaining. Ramsey the basketball toward the right wing. She'll put up a jump shot that won't fall. Off balance. Rebound down to Simon. Her shot blocked on the board here for Lauren Miller. 26 points on the night with 4 minutes to play for the senior Miller.
7 boards to go with her 26 points.
And Matt Long wants the timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout. 3:58 to play. It's Central Southeastern 58, Pittsfield 31.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
3:58 to play after the Adams Fiber timeout. Central Southeastern will have 2 timeouts remaining for the contest. Up 58-31 over the Lady Sockies of Pittsfield High School. As Peters gets it, drives in, dishes down low to her teammate Bachel. Back out to Miller on a jump shot, no good. Rebound will be out of bounds. And it'll go to Pittsfield, length of the court to go with 3:44 left. Simon to inbound. Gets it to Ramsey in the backcourt. She'll walk it up for the Lady Sockies. Guarded there by Houston. Hands it off to McCartney. She'll dribble back out on the wing. Now attacks off the dribble. Trying to use the screen. Now just gets free for a shot. Puts it up. Rims it out. No good. Pittsfield can't buy a basket right now. Rebound loose. And McCartney comes away with it. She's underneath. Puts it up and in.
Turnover number 15 on the Panthers. McCartney now with 7.
3:07 to play. Peters the basketball for the Panthers. She'll work the dribble. Gets inside. Runner up high glass. Good. Another 2 for Peters.
17 for her on the night.
60-33. Ramsey with the basketball. Puts up a shot on the run. It's good. Give her 9. 2:40 left. Here's Miller on the wing. 3 by Bachhold off the back iron. No good. McCartney has the rebound for the Lady Sockies.
Her 8th board of the night.
She'll get it to Ramsey deep on the left wing. Pass down to Allen. Allen runs it down, puts it up, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in for 2.
First points for Deegan Allen on the night.
With 2:11 to play. Here's Niekamp on a drive. Ball was knocked away, so no travel. In the corner, it goes to Peters for 3. Rebound loose way out front, and Peebles will get knocked down. Losette goes off of her and out of bounds, and that will allow Bailey Hill to check into the game with 2 minutes left. She'll sit down Peebles. 60-37, the lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard for the Central Southeastern Lady Panthers. Panthers have left on the season Rushville on Wednesday night, Palmyra on Saturday, West Hancock next Monday, and then a game against Minden Unity on the 13th. There's a missed shot, rebound down to Allen for the Lady Sockies, and she'll be fouled by Bachhold.
Bachhold will pick up the foul, her first, team 4th. Pittsfield ball on the sidelines.
Lady Sockies have North Green on Thursday at the KHQA shootout on Saturday at 11 o'clock against West Hancock. And then next week they finish it up with Greenfield Northwestern on senior night on the 10th. Here's a dribble drive in by Hill. Throws it back out to McCartney. 1:24 left of the ball game. McCartney on the drive, a little Euro step runner, no good. Gets her on rebound. Passes to the wing to Hill. Hill, good quick step. She's knocked from her feet, and she'll shoot 2.
McCartney on that offensive board picks up her 10th board of the night. It will put Bailey Hill to the free throw line, where she's got a 3 on the evening. Sockies 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 60-37 to score. 1:16 left as we look through the framing above the backboard on the big scoreboard end. Hill's first is no good.
I'll remind you about our friends at Waters Concrete. Tim and the crew, they offer quality concrete for your new builds, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Hill can't get the second one to fall, and the rebound comes off to Miller. That will be her 9th board of the night.
Peters with it with 1:07 to play. Works it off to Miller. Out between the circles near the big Panther head in this gymnasium. And a foul going to be called on the Lady Sockies.
Lincoln McCartney will pick up her 3rd, 2nd team foul. Ball out of bounds.
Should be on the sideline here for Central Southeastern with less than a minute to play. Ball in the backcourt to Peters. She'll look to bring it across. Out to Miller. She'll look to try the dribble drive and is fouled by Ramsey on the floor.
Ramsey will pick up the foul. It'll be her 2nd, 3rd team foul.
Taylor Peebles back in for Pittsfield. She'll sit down McCartney with 45.5 seconds remaining. Pass comes to Miller out top. Central did get a JV game in tonight against Quincy Notre Dame, but QND had it there with a running clock win even though the first 2 times they'd played this year, Central had both victories.
But volleyball cooked some of their players, I think, huh?
Here's a runner-up, no good. Rebound loose, and looks like a foul will be called here against one of the Panthers. And we'll see free throw shot at the other end.
Who was the foul on? Miller, maybe?
I think they called it on 4, I think is what he said.
That would be on Anna Peters, her first 15 foul. Peebles to the free throw line looking for her first or second points of the night. First one is a high archer, up and no good.
Liberty's basketball team beat West Prairie tonight 65-47. They're 13-9 on the year. Jack Sparrow with 23 in the win for the Eagles.
Peebles' second one no good, and they will wipe up some perspiration on the floor. Noah Mendenhall out there as quick as Brad Hamilton used to be with these shoes, only he's got a towel.
24 seconds to play. Central going to pick up their 22nd win of the season. Pittsfield's going to lose their 4th game and 2nd in a row.
Well, they've lost 4 and they've lost them 2 in a row and
They're
2 in a row,
4-4
right?
in their last 8 after tonight.
Yeah.
20 seconds remaining. Into the front court. Good pass to Anna Peters, but she'll travel. Turnover on the Panthers with 17.9 seconds remaining. As Ramsey will bring it up for Pittsfield. She's averaging about 19 points a game on the season. They've held her to 9. Here's Hill to Simon with 7 seconds. On the right side, Bailey Hill with 3. Gets it to Ramsey. Ramsey 4 at 3. It's no good. And the rebound loose as the buzzer sounds. And the final on this one, a 60-37 win for the Central Southeastern Lady Panthers. 22-3 on the season now. Pittsfield drops to 21-4. And we take you to the Logan Ag postgame show where we have final stats and more your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
Welcome back on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. A 60-37 win tonight for the Central Southeastern Lady Panthers over the Pittsfield Lady Sockies. Panthers improved to 22-3 on the season, while Pittsfield drops to 21-4 on the year. Logan Agri-Service with locations in Griggsville, in Winchester and Illinois. And on the Missouri side, in Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris, Logan Ag for all of your agricultural needs. 217-833-2375.
It was 18-8 after one quarter, 35-21 at the halftime break, 52-28 after three, a 17-7 third quarter, and the final 60-37. Pittsfield was 18 of 57 from the field, 31%, 3 of 17 from the arc, 17%, 3 of 9 from the free throw line. They turned the ball over 20 times. Camp Point Central Southeastern, 23 of 48. So that means they shot 47%, 6 of 18 from the arc, and 8 of 16 from the free throw line. Lauren Miller led the way with 26 points and 9 rebounds. Carly Peters added 17 on the evening. Also, Agnes Gittenbacher with 8 points on the night, 6 from Kayla Bachhold, a single point from Lexi Niekamp, and 2 points from Claire Houston. On the Pittsfield side, Reese Ramsey had 9 points, 8 from Lila Simons. Simons would add 6 boards on the night. Lincoln McCartney had 7 points and 10 rebounds. Also, Bailey Hill added a 3. Madison Frieden with 6 points all in the first half and 5 boards, all those coming in the first half. 2 from Deegan Allen, 2 from Taylor Peebles for their total of 37.
60-37, the win for Central Southeastern. We'll pause for a break. When we come back, we'll name our player of the game next on Central Illinois Sports.
About sick of winter, are you? That's the bad news. I don't think the winter's going to end anytime soon. The good news is we have a winter sale, so anything you might be looking for winter is on sale right now at your local From No Supply, including 30% off all Burn outerwear and Noble Outfitters outerwear. And the bird's always hungry. You got a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for $16.99, or buy more, save more with our suet cakes, 5 for under $5. And keep your handsies and toesies warm. We got 25% off all of our casual shoes or Kinko winter gloves.
Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag Postgame Show. Final of the ballgame, a 60-37 win for Central Southeastern over Pittsfield, visiting with Lady Saki head coach Noah Mendenhall. And Coach, you knew coming into the contest, a very experienced, very physical, long team for this Central Southeastern squad. And when you see them in person, they're just as impressive as they are on the game film.
Yeah, no doubt. And they guard well. I mean, that's something that you can't get a real feel for until you come and watch them and you see them play. Constantly being up the line, on the line, and just wrecking havoc on our ball handlers. Anytime you turn back, they're coming from all angles. So, great win for them, defensively and offensively. Got things rolling for them too. But yeah, they're an impressive ball club.
It's an experienced team. Your team obviously pretty young overall still. It's a good opportunity, though, for your kids to be in a situation like that. So the next time they are, it's a good learning point.
Yeah, no, and that's what we got to talk about a little bit too. Some of the things that they're doing is stuff that we want to look to do and are trying to. They've had a few more reps at it than my girls, but I give my girls a lot of credit. They still came back and fought throughout the whole game. Never faltered. Was still up and pressuring. And wasn't happy and okay with the result tonight.
Tough shots all night long on the offensive side. Really nothing easy, but your team did a nice job, especially in that second quarter where you were battling back into the contest a bit, hitting the offensive glass really hard, and that was a high point.
Yeah, the second quarter we definitely hit the glass a lot harder. You can't go away from that. They played really hard the whole game, and it's hard to box out and to go get boards. And something that we struggle with all year, but here as of late, it's coming back to bite us a little bit. But I am proud of the girls, offensively. Some of their shots just didn't fall that normally fall. I had a couple of doink layups, but that just happens. It's basketball, so you got to keep your head up and ready and keep going. But yeah, proud of the girls' effort on the defensive end.
Central in your regional sectional complex. You also have Plains in that group. Porta's very good. It just kind of goes on and on. West Hancock's got a good squad. Illini West is a dangerous team. Nothing comes easy, and it's going to be a kind of a tough task, I think, for the coaches after the 1 seed, which I think Central able to kind of claim that top spot by solidifying with the victory tonight. But after that, it's really going to be tough to see how those seedings go.
Yeah, that's what we talked about a little bit in the locker room too. It's it's not how you start the season. It's not how you are in the middle. It's it comes down to the end, and seedings are what they are, and we're ready to play whoever they put in front of us. But definitely the girls gave good effort all year for a pretty good seeding. So hopefully, that's what I told them. I'm ready to match up against the Plains and a Camp Point on any given night, and ready to just battle. And I think the girls responded well, and I think they're ready for it.
Home on Thursday against North Greene. You go to Quincy Notre Dame on Saturday to take on West Hancock, who's another good squad, before you wrap it up at home against Greenfield a week from tonight. And the season, if you blink, it goes by in a hurry, and you're not guaranteed too many games, and that's one of the things also to preach to your squad.
Yeah, and I told the seniors, it's especially when you had 7 left, that's when we really started talking about it. It's like all of them looked at me and said, already? Yeah, it's like, yeah, it happens quick. And it just feels like not too long ago that I was there, and so I understand what they're going through. But it's been nice to see their leadership all year and kind of how they're going to mentor these youngsters when they're juniors, seniors.
Well, you are pretty young still, but it was a little while ago. 60-37 the win for Central Southeastern here tonight. Coach, we appreciate the time.
Thanks, guys.
That's Lady Socky head coach Noah Mendenhall. Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And Jack, I think I'm going to mix it up a little bit. This might surprise you, but I think Lauren Miller will be our winner of the player of the game in this one.
Mix it up a little bit. 9 boards, 26 points. Her and Carly Peters just really work well together, don't they?
A good squad. They should claim the number 1 seed in the regional sectional complex, which means they should go to Illini West. You would think Plains the 2, and then you've got Pittsfield, you've got Porta, you've got West Hancock, all there in the mix. Have to see how it shakes out. Either way, we'll have action for you for both of these squads as postseason play approaches. That's going to do it tonight from Camp Point Central High School. For John and Jack, I'm Charlie Hill, thanking you for joining us tonight on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.